Hey everybody, welcome back. It's that time of the week, that time where we sit down and we watch the latest episode of Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. Then we cut together the best of my reactions and come on back for a little bit of a mini review and geek out afterwards. Sorry, I'm just trying to recreate the beginning of last week's boring-ass episode. Usually, you know, I am one of the last people to criticize the show too harshly, but my God, I know some of you really loved last week. I could not stand it. I'm still complaining about it a week later, because again, I hate, like legitimately hate, that they are breaking up the characters into individual episodes again. I hate that. It's fine if you want to split the characters, but give me a little of each character every season, because not everybody likes the same characters the same amount. I really mostly only care about John, Dory, and Althea at this point. Everybody else starts ranking down, and right now Alycia and Charlie are pretty low on that list, so like, I was so incredibly bored with that episode, especially when I know I'm gonna watch Preacher right after, which is the best show on TV right now. That being said, there was some good stuff in that episode last week. You know, I mean, I guess we kind of got Charlie talking again. Her and Alycia bonded a little bit, though Alycia went on this character arc and then totally 180'd on it again at the end in a very undramatic way. Or non-dramatic? I don't know, undramatic. I've been heavily drinking. I'm gonna drink some more. Not heavily drinking. I had like the equivalent of 3 beers when I was out at dinner, but whatever, I'm a lightweight, so cheap date. But there was all of that. I mean, I liked the storm stuff. I liked the flooding basement stuff, although how they got out of it was pretty goddamn ridiculous. You know, there's things about it I do like, but I feel like there was 15 minutes of story in a 44-minute episode last time. And I don't mind the show taking its time or, you know, drawing things out when it's appropriate, but here it was just totally filler. There was no reason for that. Do you remember how last week opened? It was like 5 minutes of just pulling back on a door and her walking down a damn hallway. It was insane. That being said, tonight we're gonna get Morgan. I care about him more than Alycia, so there's that, and he is going to meet some new and hopefully interesting characters, so at least that should hopefully make this a more entertaining show, and I will try to enjoy it, but again, I have the Preacher finale after this, so I'm really way more excited for that. But anyways, I'm sorry, I try not to be a Debbie Downer or be too negative, but you know, I mean, I gotta be real with you guys. When I don't like something, I don't like it, and I will tell you. But hopefully this one will be a much better enjoying time, and also I loved the first half of the season. I thought it was the best Walking Dead of both shows we've seen in a long time, so I hate that now we're back out of the flashbacky narrative. I know a lot of people didn't love that, but I loved it. So anyways, I guess let's do this. Let's get it over with. Let's watch. What? Wait, yeah, what?
That you, Polar Bear? Do you copy?
Candy cane. Is that you, Candy cane?
Do you copy?
This truck stop.
Which one?
Which one what?
Which location?
Think it's Mississippi.
Sweet syrup on a short surface. That's farther than I thought. Make yourself at home. You know what we say. Take what you need, leave what you don't.
Hey, who are you? I'm not armed. Get out. Yeah, you. Give me a minute. Thank you. Talk to somebody on the radio. I talked to somebody on the radio.
You talk to somebody on the radio.
Yes, I talked to somebody on the radio.
You talk.
Can you lower that, please?
Sure can.
You'll have to excuse my brother. He's a little jumpy.
Brother.
We twins.
What exactly is it you do here?
When the road get bumpy, you keep on moving ahead in your truck.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking.
Man, you mind lowering that now?
Ain't gonna happen.
Wendell, lower the damn gun.
You gotta help people when they need that help. And then you gotta keep your truck moving.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking.
Ew.
That's a half a point.
What?
You almost clipped that bird.
You copy? Hey, hang on!
How long does it take to run across the goddamn field?
I got food.
I brew beer. Goddamn staff for life.
I'm meeting up with some folks who are gonna give me a lift. You wanna come?
Ain't back. Just hitching up the giddy up.
No, okay.
Hey. No, I'm not going lower.
We found you. Thanks.
Oh.
This place in Virginia. Is it close to DC?
Who does this truck really belong to? What happened to him?
Don't worry about him. We left him by the side of the road, somewhere in Texas. Up at one of those mile markers where he was dropping off a box.
The hell does this have to do with me?
I like beer, Jimbo.
It's Jim.
You never tried Jimbo?
Nope.
Dude, it's an awesome variant to your name. I think about it.
I'm set. History is built on beer. We are back to a time where a safe and sterile source of hydration and nutrition is needed.
We're too heavy. Start unloading.
Think we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement?
Oh, we got a lot to talk about. You know, there's some complexity here.
Go get beer?
All you can drink.
Deal.
Really?
Oh.
I don't like this. There could be more nearby.
All right, in the truck.
I'm not leaving without that chiller.
Oh.
Can I get some help here?
Who's going first?
I've been living in a brewery since this whole thing started. I haven't been out until now. I mean, I don't do this kind of thing.
Yeah. Me neither.
Sorry, Morgan. You made it this long without us. I think you got this.
Hey. He can't just turn around and walk away.
The bridge?
We give a twist now. You said you're going to help your friends, but
Guess we're not the only ones pretending to be something we're not.
Hey!
There's no exit 77C off I-81.
How long it take you to figure that out?
A couple 100 miles.
Where's Jim? You said to me that the universe gave you a reason not to help. I think it's trying to tell you something different now.
We're gonna pick up some people. And we're gonna turn around and we're gonna take that rig straight back to Virginia.
No. We're gonna make some stops along the way. We're headed back to Texas. We're bringing it back to you. Because we're coming. We'll see you on up the road.
Well, Purvis, you gonna be going on the road again after all? It looks like we're going to Texas.
The fuck? Okay, so there you have it. Fear the Walking Dead. It was a better episode than last week, that's for sure. I still don't like the splitting up of the characters, but I did really like these new characters, good or bad. I found them interesting, entertaining, and I liked the way Morgan was reacting with them. I love the nicknames like Momo and things like that. And you never tried Jim Bob or whatever. And yes, beer is very important and very awesome, so I'll give him credit for that. Can't believe he made it all the way to Mississippi and then back to Texas and then back to, it's just like all over the place, man. I have no idea what's up with that. I love that lady though, because she was on Mad TV. Wasn't she Stewart's mom and a whole bunch of other things? She was fantastic there. All the new actors are great. However, the guy in the sack on his head, Jim or whatever, the beer guy, when he fell down and he kind of tripped the zombies and they're beside him like, those zombies would have fucking got him before Morgan got there. That was some insane, just like filmmaker convenience. You know, they would have just rolled to him or something. I mean, their arms weren't broken, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, but whatever. Also, if the lady, I don't know, the writing was really wonky and all of that like the lady kidnapped him and then was gonna kill him because he wouldn't give her the beer recipe. And I'm like, you could probably go find a fucking book on a beer recipe. I don't think that one's too hard to find or something. So still, it's a little out there, but again, much, much better than last week. Although it did kind of have that slow open. And then you kind of wonder, like, how the fuck Morgan is a heavy sleeper if he slept all the way through that that travel. Also, who doesn't, check the back of the truck? I guess they were in a hurry. And then also, though, when him and the beer guy were tied up and left in the back of the truck, I'm like, you're really just going to leave them there unsupervised? Okay. And then I do like that, though, Morgan, had to go kick some ass to get off that roof of the truck and everything. But I'm like, you guys really fucking suck. You could have at least, if you really need them and you're not that bad at people, you could have set up a distraction to get the zombies to go elsewhere, probably. at least worth a try. I don't know. But yeah, it was all right. It was a solid episode, not a great episode, definitely better than last week, which is the important thing. And of course, next week looks like we might actually get a little more Morgan, and then we're gonna get Althea and June, Laura, Sarah, Maggie, May, Betty, I don't know, Jenna Elfman, basically. So, yeah. All right, so, you know, maybe it'll pick back up. It'll get more interesting. They build up this whole big storm, but they seem to just keep glossing over the storm. Like, all the marketing for the back half of the season was, oh, a storm's coming. I mean, I actually put it on Instagram today. If you look at the poster for this half of the season, and you look at the poster for Sharknado 5, it's like, they're not identical, but they are practically identical. And to make such a big deal about the storm, and other than the Alycia episode, and then, you know, I mean, I can't tell. Maybe it's going to come back around or something, but next week looks like the storm passed, like they just waited out in the truck, and then everything happened, so I think that's kind of shitty. Now, granted, I understand that's going to cost a lot of money, but, you know, promote what it is, not, don't build up something that's not going to be a thing. I mean, it could still be a thing. I'm not saying it's not, but right now it's looking like it's not a thing, and it's pretty much over and not a big deal anymore, so that's pretty lame, especially if you're going to rip off a Sharknado poster. But that's that. That's Fear the Walking Dead for this week. We got, what, like 5 more to go, so we'll get there. It'll pick up. They'll all come back together, and we'll see what happens after that. And then we're back to Walking Dead, which hopefully is good. You know, I mean, I've enjoyed the last few seasons more than most people, but could be better. So there's that, but hey, Preacher happened. That was fantastic, and again, I do those reactions, at least for America and Canada. You can't see it outside of there anymore because Sony's blocking it, but at least they'll let me put it out there, so I'm going to keep doing them. All right, I got more beer to drink. I got another show to talk about, so I'm going to get out of here. What do you guys think about this episode, though? Did you like it better or less than last time? Do you think they've overhyped the storm and they're underplaying it now? What do you think about these new characters and their tactics and their thoughts? You know, and what's up with that new crazy lady at the end? And is she going to be over the top crazy? Is this turn? I haven't seen Z Nation, but again, where I'm in asylum mode and I really need to see Z Nation. I feel like, are they really turning Fear the Walking Dead into an asylum kind of thing? Because it's starting to feel like it, but we'll find out where that goes. Just let me know, geek out with me. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And I guess I'm going to get out of here so I can go watch some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.